Yo, welcome to my vlog. Today we're in Delft. I'm with my grandpa here and I'll be guiding you through my area. So see you then. Let's start from the beginning. The Netherlands has always combated with water. Dikes, polders, it's all custom. Also in Delft, where I'm right now, forgetting the brilliance of the water system now in place is far too easy. However, discussions are going on what can be better, because there have been some floods in the 2000s and before that, and now it's basically solved, but I'm still very curious to see, okay, what perspectives do the stakeholders have on this flood preventing infrastructure and how will the future look like? So let's go. Now you know the basics, so let's go to the field.
Stop the video and go to point 1.
So welcome to this first location of the peak tour. For me, the Rietveld, where we're standing right now, was the entry point to my research. The citizens are one of the 5 stakeholders in my case, next to the businesses, the water board, the municipality and the TNO. And now we're at the first important spot where the citizens live. And as you can see, the water level is pretty high right now. For my research, I spoke to citizens in the Vlamingstraat and in the Rietveld, so the street where we're standing in right now, about the floods and if they think that there will be more floods in the future because of climate change. The water board has placed a system before the 2000s that keeps the city safe, and I found it really interesting to check, well, what do the citizens think themselves about this system? So more about the system later, but in the end of the 2000, the system failed because of corrosion. And that made me wonder, what do the citizens think about the water board right now? Do they trust the water board or no? So what do you think? Go to the peak tour and answer the questions, and I'll see you at the next location where I'll explain a bit more about the system.
Stop the video. Answer the peak questions and go to point 2.
Welcome to our second spot in Delft. We're here at a keerschot. So I'll begin to tell you about the system that's in place. So the system in place has keerschotten and weirs and one secret thing that you'll guess later on. But the keerschot prevents water from flowing into the city. So you have the water from the Schie that is connected to the water in the city, and if there's really a lot of rainfall, then the water level rises so much that the floods from the Rietveld, Vlamingstraat and also in the center, that they just flood. So the government, or not the government, but the municipality and the water board made a plan to combat this and to make sure that this doesn't happen. So they made some keerschotten and a weir and one other secret thing that you'll guess later on, but more on that later. And the keerschot basically prevents water from flowing in when it's closed. So now you can see that it's open. So my question to you is, how many cubic meters do you think this keerschot can keep out of the city? Let me know, I'm curious. See you in the Peak app, and let's go to location 3.
Stop the video. Answer the peak questions and go to point 3.
Welcome to place 3. We're at the first of the 6 automatic weirs. No worries, we're not gonna go to all the 6 of the automatic weirs, but here is the first one. So, how do these wares work? Well, they're controlled by the water board and they're automatic. So that means that someone else in a computer room somewhere is controlling, or not someone, but it's controlled by a computer. So that means that when the water level gets too high because of heavy rainfall, these wares, they close off, and then no water will be able to get into the city. And when that happens, then basically the city is safe. So then my question to you is if the city is safe now, because we have the wares and we have the keerschotten, but is that all? Should there be maybe another infrastructure work that will help protect the city? So answer your P question and then go to the next location.
Stop die video. Insure the peak quenches and go to point 4.
We're standing on a bridge called the Duivelsgatbrug. It looks a lot less hellish than what the name suggests. Looks pretty nice here. Let's go to the location. What you guys see here is a pump. In Dutch it's called a gemaal. And it's used to pump out water from the water system in Delft. So it's connected to the water system, and that closes off when there's a lot of rainfall, and then this ware pumps all the water out to get the water in the city towards a normal level. And that water from the city goes to the river Schie, and as you see, pretty nice. A rower I see there, probably from Laga, I suggest. The question to you this time is, what is the discharge that the pump can, or yeah, what is it, the discharge that the pump can pump out in cubic meters? So is it like 1 cubic meter per second? Is it 5 cubic meter per second? Or is it like more like 20? I'm curious to see your results, and yeah, I'll see you at the next location. Big location, by the way, so watch out, and see you then. Yeah, she was from Laga.
Stop die video. Insure the peak quenches and go to point 5.
Maybe I shouldn't call this project Delft the New Venice, but Delft the New Pisa. Welcome to the market of Delft. As you can see, it's always pretty busy on the market, and there are a lot of nice restaurants here, and people like to enjoy their time here. So I chose this place to put in my peak tour because it represents one of my stakeholders, the businesses and the restaurants. So last week I went to some restaurants and asked if they would like to fill in my QR code and my survey. So I just went through the whole market and ask everybody to fill in the survey I made. So I asked them a couple questions with my survey about floods in the center of Delft and climate change in the future. And I came across another type of floods, because the first flood I knew of was the floods of the canals near the Rietveld and the Vlamingstraat at place 1, where the citizens live, so the other stakeholders. And I discovered a second one. So my question to you is, what do you think that second one is? I'll give you a quick hint for the question on the peak tour. Okay. This is the hint. Look at the doors and at the windows. And that was the peak tour, ladies and gentlemen. You've reached the ending, and I hope you liked it, and maybe see you in the future.
Oh, kijk, ja, goed zo, lieve. Kom maar, ja, nee, alsjeblieft.
Grandpa, say bye.
Hallo, bye.
See you.